Bowman, we're crossing into the province Villa Verde.
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the cartel. The mine is the cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we could screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villa Verde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchon before making any big moves. Bowman out.
Target spotted.
Relax, we're still good.
The drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Hell, sounds like they found a body. Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
Got something here. Looks like the local boss is a guy named El Way. He has a house in a place called Riverine. Let's check it out. Bowman, the name of the Buchon in Villa Verde is El Way.
El Way? We know him. I wasn't sure he was in Villa Verde. He's in charge of processing the pyrolusite into the chemical used to purify the cocaine. An Unidad lieutenant named Bento caused an accident in the processing plant that burned El Way's fucking face off.
Oh, so he's easy to spot in a crowd.
When the bandages came off, Lieutenant Bento made fun of Elway's hamburger face. Elway went after him and almost started a war. Sueño had to step in.
That sounds like a great lever to pull.
Frame Elway for the lieutenant's murder, the war starts up for real. I'll send you some intel on Elway. Bowman out.
Cartel network station. Hit the door and knock out the control terminal. Bowman just sent us a video starring none other than Bolivia's butt-ugliest comedian, Elway. Sure to be a barrel of laughs.
This is Elway. Real name, Pedro Gil. And I know the first question you're asking. What the fuck happened to him? You know what pyrolusite is, right? Yeah, neither did I. Pyrolusite, key syllable pyro, by the way, is the shit they mine in Villa Verde province to turn coca leaves into high-quality cocaine. So what, you ask? Elway's father was a miner. His grandfather was a miner. His grandfather's father was a miner. Basically, Elway didn't have many options until El Boquita came along.
You want to make some real money?
Turns out he wanted to make some real money. Turns out, in fact, he was ambitious. Elway wanted to improve pyrolusite to produce the best cocaine the world has ever seen. Ever hear the expression, it blew up in his face? According to our sources, Elway is a generally affable guy. Good to his workers, cool with Unidad. Just don't ever make a joke about his face.
Rally on me.
Roger, move it.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
We got a mounted weapon. Got it, moving. Eyes on the target.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Got one.
Get a load of this. It has to be the cartel's operation center for Villa Verde.
The local Buchan should have quarters there. Let's take a gander. Hang back, that tango might spot you. We poked the hornet's nest. Engaging.
Open fire.
Roger. Got it.
Got eyes on the cartel HQ building. Let's get a closer look.
Target is down.
Look at this little arsenal.
These are homemade shotgun shells. Mexican pesos and birdshot inside.
That's a signature. When Elway shoots somebody, he wants everyone to know it was him. Let's grab these and give Bowman a call.
Kill confirmed. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Here they come. What's the play, boss?
Ready? Open fire.
We'll go. Got him. They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss? I like the idea of this loaded pesos.
Rally up, people.
Shot. Copy. When I was a kid, a neighbor used to fill his shotgun with rock salt instead. That's some hardcore shit. Blasting salt into the wound.
Esos hijos de su pinche madre están al este, están fuera de nuestro alcance. Necesitamos un grupo que vaya tras esos güeyes. Quédense donde están. Una patrulla va a llegar todo.
We got more targets for you.
Hey, Bowman. I've got a plan to trap Elway. How about we kill the Unidad captain and leave Elway's signature shells at the scene to pin it on him? Sound good?
Devious. Make it happen.
pyrolusite mine?
It's honestly more modern than I was expecting.
The locals can thank Santa Blanca for that.
They actually ought to thank him for that, right? The cartel built the mine and everything. Probably safer than the other mines around here, too.
Rally on me.
Roger that. We got hostiles in the area. We got a couple of grunts here, inside the bunker.
Deploying drone.
Got an alarm.
The Jenny's over here. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Here's Captain Bento.
Let's take him out. I'm moving to position. Let me find a good position. Target acquired. Standing by. Target acquired. That tango's down. Getting a position. I've got the target. I need to get to a better position. Roger, target acquired. Unidad captain is down.
Let's plant those shotgun shells and get going.
With the shotgun shells there, Unidad will accuse El Way of the killing me, and nobody's friends anymore.
Come on, let's go see what other trouble we could stir up.
Looks like they put the rope.
Get ready, fire.
A copy. I'm opening fire on these shitheads. That was...
Rally up, people.
Copy that.
That's the Union leader.
Let's go talk to him.
We hear you'd like to get those SB soldiers off your back.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing to abandon the mines for good?
Pero no pueden. You can just kill off every Santa Blanca soldier in the country.
If we could manage it, we would. But we can take out enough of them for you to have the time to gather your families and flee.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Santa Blanca has taken over our place in San Marquesa. Clear out that mine, and we should be able to get free.
That we can make happen. Rally on me.
Roger that. We got civilians dangerously close. Check your targets before you shoot.
This says we can find an airdrop care package if we just look in the right place. Let's roll.
That was close. Okay, we're cool. Sicario sporting a minigun. There, by the container.
Look alive. This is the miners' district and it's crawling with Santa Blanca. We clear them out, and those miners are one step closer to leaving these parts for honest work.
Fuck, engage him. Copy. Hostile killed.
How are we looking?
We're clear over here. Clear. I could use some rounds. Clear here. That got kind of stressful, huh? Well, if you didn't want to be a gunfighter, you should have joined the Peace Corps.
Rally up, people.
I copy. Moving. We got a mounted weapon. Enemy activity
Call
nearby.
Pacatari for some
Yo,
reinforcements.
cartel heavy machine gunner. Close to the camp entrance. We've got enemy activity nearby. I got a Sicario with a minigun. Near the parking area.
I see a second target.
We got a mounted weapon. Moving to position.
Drone is
Copy.
airborne.
Target marked. We're right of the cage.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Let me get a good sight line. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Hold up. They're gonna see you. Target marked. Looks like they're filling. I'm shooting these fuckers. Kill confirmed.
Clear. How you guys holding up? Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Copy.
No mames. Todos esos putos nos están dando con todo desde el oeste.
Opening fire.
Patrulla ya.
We got more Sicarios incoming. I'm moving to position. No more tangos here. I think that's all of them.
That ought to keep their polvo from turning nice and white.
You know pyrolusite is used to filter water, too. There are other ways to manage that, though, right? Fuck it. I was drinking bottled water anyway. Heads up, we got a turret.
Rally on me.
Copy.
No mames, clarito que fueron unos pinches disparos. ¡Órale! ¡Todos, déjate!
Open fire.
Stick copy. The alarm. What's our play?
Marking a tango. He's close to that local.
Firing.
¡Prendieron la alarma, cabrón! Ahí viene un helicóptero armado hasta los pinches. ¡Necesitamos esperas! ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos!
Chopper inbound.
¡Quien manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. Copter, get down. One less bad guy.
Looks like a lab up ahead. Frag out.
Lab destroyed.
Ooh, on to the next one.
No hostiles evident. Clear over here. Como va?
Rally up, people.
Moving.
Take out the 2 labs that are refining pyrolusite for Santa Blanca. Their loss will set back the cartel's cocaine production for months.
I got one narco.
Where you got him?
At the entrance to the camp. Hey, we got a narco with a submachine gun.
Ask the rebels to do a recon of the area.
I'm getting a position. I've got the target. Got him, he's down. We're still alright. Civilians in the area. Watch your target. Oh, shit, he let his buddy fall.
We got a lab up here.
I'm having a college flashback. Maybe I can work on my aggressions against my organic chem professor.
Fire!
Copy that. Down, you're giving yourself away. Engaging tangos. They're on alert. I'm moving to position.
Frag out.
Target acquired.
Clear. That's it for any easy pyrolusite we're finding around these parts.
That should put a nice crimp in Elway's career. Not to mention the cartel's supply chain.
Sounds like it's cervezas time.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueño wants him dead to make peace with Unidad. And you destroyed the guy's pyrolusite operation. You gunslingers have fucked up Elway's world for good.
I hope he isn't taking it personally.
You can ask him in person. If he wants to stay breathing, Elway's got nowhere else to turn but us. And I want to know what he knows.
Got a lead on his 20?
Unidad is hunting him down. Head to their base, see if you can find intel on his location there.
Jesus, you like giving us the impossible missions. Just give us a call if you find something out before we have to sneak into the devil's asshole, okay?
I thought you liked poking around the devil's asshole. Bowman out.
Shit, we got company.
Rally on me.
I copy. Moving. We got light panels here. Eyes on an Unidad grunt. By the turret.
There's the Unidad base.
We're crazy sneaking into there. We don't get paid enough.
You don't get crazy pay?
I hear it's like 3 times combat pay, but they charge you extra for the therapy.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
¿En qué dirección se fueron? Fuerzas enemigas detectadas. A todas las unidades. Disparen a voluntad.
The captain's making a run for it. Firing.
You guys ready? Fire.
Roger.
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
No se me...
according to this, Unidad has a tracker on Elway's car.
We better hurry then before they find him.
Rally up, people.
Roger.
Eyes on Elway. Coopere con el salvaviente.
Respect, gringos.
Why'd you shoot a civilian?
Easy. Camine. Hang on, I'll drive.
Cargala. I was doing good here, you know. I'm a good fucking miner, way. I grew up watching the diggers coming home all covered in dirt and shit. I'm one of these cabrones, right? But these brutos are all socialists. No chingues. Reds, pincos, they always talk about organizing the workers and shit. But it's all unorganized. What is a collective anyways? They gotta vote on every little fucking thing like, what color hard hats are we gonna order? You know how hard it is to get fuckers doing shift work to all get together, to talk some shit out, and then vote on it? Vete a la verga. Can you imagine if Santa Blanca was a collective? I'm a businessman. I'm all about production and getting shit done. Getting results. I mean, sure, technically we took away their ownership of the mines. And though they didn't share in any of these profits, that mine earned more revenue in the last 6 months than it did for any of the years under the collective bullshit. I stole that mine and made it successful, way. Oh, you know. I hate you pinches culeros de mierda. But I don't blame you. Like, es como, I know this was all business.
Thanks, Elway. We don't hate you either.
I mean, Los Polvos is a fucked up business. My cousin Chito up in Culiacan, he does so much blow, I don't think he can recognize himself in the mirror. His nose is running all the time. He used to sing good too, but since that Polvo fucked up his nose, he don't sing so good.
You a corrido performer or something?
No, neta, no. We was in the church choir, but that was when we was kids. I was a good soprano, actually. Then my balls dropped. You lucky I don't have my street sweeper, or you putos de mierda be looking in the dirt for pieces of your brain pan.
You mean the one you like to load with coins? I hear someone killed an Unidad captain like that. Left some extra shells at the scene.
What? You pinche puto.
Just making the change we want to see.
Ah, Mr. Elway, you are one ugly motherfucker.
Chingado. I get it now. She like a spook, huh?
Have a seat.
Aguanta. Respect, fool. But lady, I'm not a snitch, right?
I know you have to be macho and mouth off, but I'm gonna make you talk. Even if I have to burn off what's left of your face.
We don't need to get rid of your body if we just cremate you.
Hey, chill, okay? I'm sure I can spare a few tidbits. Everybody just relax.
Desperate people make desperate mistakes. And I had made El Yayo and La Gringa desperate. I pressured them too much. But I had no choice. The attacks on our production were increasing. It was hurting our supply chain. If something was not done, we would lose our market share. So I pushed them to produce more coke. They couldn't do it. So they started to cut it, dilute it, lower the quality to increase the quantity. An understandable mistake, but a mistake nevertheless. I had spent years branding Santa Blanca, a quality product, the best in the world. A primo price for a primo product. Problem was, the product wasn't primo anymore. And someone had to pay for that.
¡Arrímate aquí! Oye,
Heads up, Nomad. Looks like La Gringa just hit her expiration date with the cartel.
What do we know?
The damage you've done to cartel production forced La Gringa to start cutting the purity of her coke to keep up with demand. Maybe she was playing for time, hoping she could get things back under control before Sueño noticed. If so, she bet wrong.
Now Sueño's going to make an example out of her.
There's a crew on the way to her house right now. La Gringa's got nowhere to run.
Unless we give her a way out.
Exactly. I need you to haul ass and get to her house in Pujillo. Convince her she's better off with us than with Sueño and get her to the extraction point.